Another common problem with the 5 Series BMWs, and maybe some other models, is that unfortunately owners are getting a message on their dash saying that or indicating that the rear signal is out. They'll get the rapid blink and a message indicator that says that the rear signal is out, but when they look at it, none of the lights are actually working, including the brake light, the signal light, and the left or right, for that matter, signal and other lights. This is a common problem that is actually due to I'll say, engineering flaw with the bulb carrier is what it's called. And the problem is that the bulb carrier becomes corroded, and the connector that connects usually the ground wire to the carrier from the harness that plugs into it. The harness looks like this with wires coming into it, and they're connectors that plug into the rear of the, or should I say, the rear of the bulb carrier. And you may be able to see on your right hand side that one of the connectors is missing because it's been corroded off of there. You also may notice that the connector is damaged as well. This is a new connector. Okay, the parts that you'll need to repair this would be a new bulb carrier, 6 or so, yeah, it should be 6 new connectors along with the wire. This is a BMW upgraded part. When you look at it on the schematic or in your parts catalog, you won't see this wire coming out of it. You'll just see the metal piece, but the upgraded part would have the wire coming out of it, which makes it a lot easier to repair. You'll need some wire cutters and splicers, and you'll need some connectors. And this particular connector is a 26 to 22 gauge connector, and that should do the trick. So what you're looking at is the inside of the trunk area, and what you'll have to do is to access the area where the spare tire is and remove it entirely. Next, you'll remove the side area there's 2 screws that you'll need to remove. One is right here, and the other is toward the rear of the vehicle. So once you remove those 2 screws, you'll be able to lift out this whole section. To remove the bulb carrier, there are 2 clips that you have to disengage. One here and another below. Now, to remove the connector from the bulb carrier, you'll need to press this tab located on the top area. And like any other BMW part, this thing is very fragile. It won't matter taking it out because you'll likely be replacing it. But the new one, you don't want to break the tab somehow. So looking at the wire harness, this is the wire harness. I've already begun to cut the wire. The brown wire is the ground wire, and that's actually the culprit here. And if you look closely at the connector, you can see how corroded and damaged it is. This is what's causing the problem. It's no longer making contact with the carrier. Now, clearly, this is a design flaw on BMW's behalf, like so many other problems that they're having in this series of vehicle. And it could be related to the types of metals that they're using, but it certainly is something that's a widely spread problem that eventually, if you own these vehicles, you most likely run into it on both the left, that's the driver's side, as well as the right passenger side rear bulb carrier.